Hey guys, this is my Couch to 5k week 6 update, take 2. If you saw my week 6 take 1 update, you'll know that my ankle was really hurting a lot, and unfortunately I had to take a week's break from the programme. I'm not really sure what I did. I think it must have just been I sprained it or something. I'd done 3 workouts in a row with no rest break in between, so I think that probably didn't help it and it just needed to rest. So it rested all last week and it's feeling so much better. It still twinges a little bit, usually at the very beginning of the workout, and then the next day it'll hurt just a little bit. Nothing too bad though, and then by the time I'm due to work out again, it's fine. So I think it just I was just overexerting myself. I just put too much strain on it. So that's all fine now. So week 6 workouts. The first one is you jog 5 minutes, walk 3, jog 8, walk 3 and jog 5. Day 2 is you jog 10 minutes, walk 3 and then jog 10. And then the final one of the week is jog 25 minutes with no walking intervals. So day 1 I did on Tuesday outside on the track near me, and I was in such a motivated mood, and that is mainly down to a girl called Brianna Stevens. Tone It Up did a motivational Monday post on Brianna, basically just showing like a before and after picture and just a little bit of detail on her weight loss journey. And I mean, she looked gorgeous before, but she looks stunning now, and that post just really inspired me. Brianna actually has her own website. It's called Shine or Set. I'll leave a link to that below, and I'll leave the link to the Tone It Up post that they did on her below as well, in case you're interested. Her website is amazing. She's got kind of a little bit of her weight loss journey on there as well, different posts about that, and she's got healthy recipes and just great quotes and funny pictures. It's a really great website, and Brianna is such a positive, lovely person. I actually sent her an email just asking her how she formed her running habit, and she sent me this really sweet email back. So she is such a lovely person, such a positive, bubbly person as well. And she's now got the habit of running every day, which is something that I aspire to, which is why I emailed her in the first place, just kind of asking how did she get into the habit of running every day. So anyway, with my motivation soaring, I hit the track running at a pretty good pace. If you remember week 5, I was jogging so slowly that Ben could literally walk next to me. This time I kicked it up a gear and I wasn't going too fast, but I was definitely going faster than I was in week 5, and it felt so good. I'd also downloaded some new music as well to keep me going, and also I wasn't clock watching. If you remember when I was struggling with week 5, the last long workout, the first workout where you don't have any walking intervals, I was kind of struggling with how am I going to get through 20 minutes. And one of the tips that I found really helped me was to not clock watch. But for whatever reason, I never thought to employ that tactic with the shorter jogs. So I don't know if any of you do that, or like me, you didn't think to do that. But if you're kind of struggling with some of the shorter jogs, don't clock watch on those as well, because the time just goes so much faster if you're not watching it. I know it sounds silly, but I was jogging along, and before I knew it, she was saying that I was halfway through my session, and I was like, oh wow, I'm halfway already? That's crazy. It seems like I just started a couple of minutes ago. So that really helps if you're struggling with getting through shorter jogging sessions. Also, don't clock watch. A couple of times on the last 5-minute jog session of day 1, I found that I started to feel sick. So I just kind of slowed it down a little bit. I was still jogging, but I just slowed it down and pushed through it, and I found that the sickness passed, and I was then able to go a little bit faster again. So that's another tip. If you do find that you feel sick with your workouts, it's usually because you're overexerting yourself. So just slow it down a touch, and just keep going. Don't stop, just keep going, just keep it slow, and you will find that that will pass and you can get through it and then start building up the pace again. But other than that, I felt great. I covered 3.86k, which is fantastic, and at the end of it I felt so ready to tackle the next workout. So day 2 I did on Thursday, and I had to go to the gym because it was raining outside, so I didn't really feel like running in the rain. It felt like ages since I'd been to the gym. It kind of felt a bit weird, just kind of a little bit off balance because I hadn't been for so long. But anyway, so I walked at 4.5 and I jogged at 6.5k, which I know is a lot slower than what I had originally said. I remember back before I even started this program, and I was saying about what speeds I thought I was going to be walking at and jogging at, and I thought I was going to be walking at 5k and jogging at 8. 8 sounds like ridiculously high for me at the moment. So like I said at the beginning, you know, you kind of set what you think and then just adjust it, bring it down if you find that it's too hard for you. So yeah, 6.5 felt like a good pace for me to be jogging at. I felt like it was a good pace, that it was faster than kind of jogging so slow that you might as well walk kind of pace. And it kind of felt like the same speed that I was doing on the Tuesday's workout. So I think that was probably what I was running at then as well. Because I was in the gym and you don't have like the fresh air and stuff circulating your body, I sweated a lot, which I know sounds gross, but I've heard a quote and I like to think of this when I'm working out. How does it go? If you still look cute at the end of your workout, you're doing something wrong. So that's obviously, you know, just basically saying you need to be pushing yourself and working out hard, and you know, if you still look cute at the end of it, you didn't push yourself hard enough, basically. The 10-minute jogs on Thursday actually felt really easy. I was so surprised. I obviously had my app going and I was just jogging along, and I kind of just glanced down and I saw that I'd already done 2 minutes, and then before I knew it, I'd done half of the 10-minute jog, and I was like, wow, this is going really quickly, and I didn't feel tired, my legs didn't ache, I wasn't out of breath, I felt like I was going a good pace, and at the end of both of the 10-minute jogging sessions, I felt like I could have kept going, so that was such a boost for me as well. I was like, wow, I have actually improved my fitness, because I remember back in like November, before I started getting into this new running kick, that was the last time I went to the gym. And I was struggling just to walk 10 minutes, not because I was getting out of breath necessarily. I think my legs kind of ached a little bit, but more just the boredom of it, I guess. So now I've got all these little tactics and things to keep my mind active and good music to listen to and all that sort of thing. So it was really, really good. I checked my heart rate whilst I was running during one of the jogging sessions, and it was at 160 beats per minute. Which I think is okay. I'm not really too sure. I need to kind of do a bit more research into that. I just kind of took some extra, I don't know, measurements, I guess. I can't think of the correct wording. But you know what I mean. I just kind of did some extra checks just to give you guys some more information about how I'm doing, what I'm at the moment, in case you guys are trying to like measure yourself against what I'm doing. So like I said, my heart rate was 160 beats per minute. I also checked my stride count, which I'd read on, I can't remember where it was, I read somewhere about your stride count and being efficient with how you're running, and apparently elite runners run at 180 strides per minute. So I checked mine, and basically all you need to do is just for a minute, and it's easier obviously to do on a treadmill, for a minute just count how many times one leg or one foot hits the belt, and then times that by 2, and that's your stride per minute. So mine was coming out at 160 per minute, which I don't think is that bad. I thought that's actually pretty good if you consider like elite runners are 180 and I'm 160. I'm only 20 away from that. And they say the higher the count, the more efficient your stride is, the more efficient you're running. So, I mean, I don't know how true that is. I've only seen that on one website. So, you know how sometimes you look stuff up and one website says one thing and another says something different. So if you guys have any information on that, let me know in the comments below. But that's just something that I read and thought, oh, you know, that might be handy to know, just something else to do whilst I'm running to keep my mind busy. So I did that, and then at the end of my workout, the treadmill clocked me at 3.20k, which seemed kind of low considering what I'd been doing. So I don't know, I don't think treadmills are particularly accurate with the distance and stuff, because obviously you're not actually going the distance, if you know what I mean. So I'm not sure how accurate they are, but that's what it was telling me that I did. And then the third workout of the day I actually did this morning, which is Saturday, and it was a lovely sunny day, so I decided to do it outside near where I live. This was the second workout that there wasn't any walking intervals, but unlike the first one, I actually felt ready for this one. The first one, I felt completely unprepared for it. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. I really kind of struggled wrapping my head around the idea of running for 20 minutes. This one was running for 25 minutes and I felt completely fine with it. Didn't have an issue, wasn't worried about it. I was ready to take it on. So again, I set my app going, put my music on, and then stopped looking at my phone after that and just jogged. I ran. The track that I do, you kind of get onto it and then it goes so far, and then there's a road that you have to cross to carry on the track. And I'm finding that I'm now usually getting to that road, turning around and coming back, whereas before there's kind of a bridge about 10 minutes into it. and I was kind of getting as far as that, a little bit further, and then running back. So now I'm going all the way to the road and running back, which is fantastic. My breathing was a little bit laboured to begin with. It kind of levelled out about halfway through, I guess just because I was trying to get into my stride and getting used to running outside again. Even though it was a nice day, it was kind of cold, so I had that kind of on my chest, the coldness. I worked out I was doing about 7.5k per hour, which the app tells you how many minutes per kilometre you're doing, and then I have a converter on my phone so I could work out, I could kind of take that and then work out how many kilometres per hour I was doing. So I did that, which I thought was pretty good, considering when I was on the treadmill at the gym on the Thursday, I was only doing 6.5, and I feel like that was kind of the same pace that I was doing on the Tuesday as well. It's definitely the hardest that I've ran so far as I've kind of gotten into it, into the really longer sessions of jogging. So that's really fantastic. And I covered 4.27k this workout, which is the furthest I've ever done. So I'm almost at 5k now, and that is just incredible. I can't wait. I can't believe that I'm at this level already, because it still feels like it was only the other week that I started this program, and now I'm running nearly 5k and running for 25 minutes straight and feeling great. My knees were hurting a little bit after this workout. I've actually got an old fracture on one of my knees, which kind of plays up a little bit in the cold and stuff like that every so often. But also my right knee was just a little bit of a sharp pain. So I may need to get supports for my knees as well, because I've been using a support on my right ankle to help that, so it doesn't play up too much, which does seem to have been helping. So I might need to get supports from my knees as well. And also I've decided I think I might treat myself to a new pair of trainers at the end of the month once I get paid, just as kind of like a little reward for getting so far, because now there's only 3 weeks left of this program, and I've got a little over a month until my race, which is crazy. I can't believe it's come around so quickly. I've been getting lots of sponsorship from people at work and friends and family and stuff, which is fantastic. So yeah, it's been a really, really good week. Like I said, my motivation is so high. I'm so ready to tackle next week. Next week's workouts, I think, are going to be easy. It sounds kind of hard when you look at it, but then when you think about what you've just done, it doesn't seem so bad, because next week is all just running 25 minutes for all 3 workouts, with no walking intervals. So when you think I've just done 25 minutes, it's only going to get easier if you're doing the same workout, because your body's going to build up to it and get used to it. So I think next week's going to be a really great week, and I'm really looking forward to it. Like I keep saying, my motivation is so high. I've been looking at Pinterest boards as well, fitness boards. If you ever find that your motivation is dipping, or if you don't feel like going for a run or doing your workout, whatever, get on Pinterest and look up some of the fitness boards, and that will give you the motivation and inspiration to keep going. I'll link my Pinterest fitness board below if you want to check that out and see what I've been pinning. And yeah, like I said, Tone It Up post and Brianna's website I will leave linked below as well. So I hope you guys are doing great. I hope your motivation is soaring as well. If it's not, if you ever want anybody to talk to about anything, if you need any motivation or want to ask me any questions, just leave them in the comments or send me a message, or you can tweet me or anything like that, and I will respond. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!